Before you do any activity, we want to make sure we do the following. Step 1, make sure the space that you're using today is large enough for you, whoever may be participating with you, and for the activity required. Step 2, make sure the space that you're using is free from any obstacles. I have obstacles here, I have obstacles here, I have obstacles here. So this right now would not be a space for me to do an activity or a workout in. So be cautious of the space that you're going to be using and make sure that it's free from any obstructions. Step 3, make sure this the surface in which you're doing your workout, activity, or game is a non-slip surface. Meaning that if you're using wood or tiles or maybe a mat, you're barefoot or you're wearing shoes. If you are outside on the grass, maybe pavement, you're putting on shoes. So keep all 3 steps into consideration, follow them, and I hope you have a great workout, a great activity, and a great week, boys and girls. Your upper body to your lower body, the front of the body to the back of your body. Whether you're catching a football, vacuuming, sitting in class, or simply standing still, your core is vital in the tasks that you do and do so successfully. Today we're going to be working out our core through an ab workout. Ab workouts are one of many ways to strengthen our core, which aids us every day in the tasks that we do, helps us get a nice and healthy back, helps us be successful in our favorite sports and activities, helps us have a great balance and stability, as well as a great posture. Today, we're going to do an 8-minute ab workout. It's inspired by a Bowflex workout I did a couple weeks ago. This routine is about 8 minutes long, consisting of 4 exercises, 45 seconds each, 2 times through. Take your time. Our main focus is our form once again, okay? So breathe, relax your upper body, and engage your core. If you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. 45 seconds will feel like an eternity, but once those 45 seconds are up, we'll rest for another 15. So it doesn't matter how many you do, as long as you do them well. Do this to the best of your ability and have fun. All right, so before we start the workout, remember it's 45 seconds in, 15 seconds rest, and we're gonna do that 2 times over. I grab my phone. This is going to be my recording device. I have set a timer for 45 seconds, or I'll use my stopwatch to count, okay? Once 45 seconds are up, I'll pause it, reset it, and then start 15 seconds. That way I keep myself accountable. I would like you to do the same if you have a stopwatch. Perhaps you have a stopwatch, perhaps you have a phone, maybe you can use your Chromebook, whatever technology you have available. If you don't have any technology available, that's okay. Grab someone in your household that can count 45 seconds, all the way up to 45 seconds, and all the way up to 15, and give you some breaks in between. Good luck, boys and girls. All right, so the first exercise that we're gonna do is the basic crunch. We've done this in phys ed numerous amount of times. So we're gonna start off with our feet and heels on the ground. I've started my 45 seconds, and all I'm doing is making sure my shoulder blades are coming off the ground. I'm gonna keep the phone close to me. That way I know when 45 seconds is up. Remember, we're going not to exhaustion, but we're doing these to the best of our abilities. If you need to break in between your crunches or your exercises, that's okay. Just know that you will have a 15-second break in between the actual workouts. So we're at 30 seconds now. Our knees are tight together. Our focus is on our core, on our abs here. Okay, making sure our shoulder blades come off the ground and our heels stay back. And we're just using our hands to reach forward, and that's 45. Now we get a 15-second break. So I'm gonna reset this, set this to 15 seconds. The next exercise you're going to do is a plank. Now there's a number of ways to do it to the best of your abilities once again. Okay, and I have 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna reset it and go. Now you can do your plank like this. This is a little bit easier. You can go down to your elbows, which is a little harder. You're gonna tighten up your abs a lot more during this. You can go on your knees if you feel like. Do it to the best of your abilities. You're gonna do this for 45 seconds. So I'm gonna go back here. If you wish to make it harder, you could extend outwards, or you can shoulder tap while you're doing your plank. You can go down, You could come up, 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna break for 15 seconds. The next exercise that we're gonna do is cross crunches, okay? So we're back on the ground. Use this time to rest, okay? Right now I'm using this time to talk. While you're doing this, I assume you're not gonna be talking. In 3, 2, and 1. And now all we're going to do is try to reach our foot opposite hand to opposite toes. Now, just like the crunch, you're going shoulder. Your shoulder blades are coming off the ground. Your legs are coming all the way up. You want your legs to be almost straight, not perfectly straight, because that's no good. Okay, somewhat straight, and then reach. Same with your arms, straight and reach. And if you're like me and you need a break around this time, we have 10 seconds, 5 or 10. Now you can take a rest in between and get back into it, right? 3, 2, and 1. And now start your 15-second timer for your break. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is the rope climb. Again, we're engaging our core, our focus is only on our core, making sure that's nice and tight. And our break ends in 2 and 1. And our rope climbs, you can have your legs on the ground, your feet on the ground. And all you're doing is lifting up. Once again, your shoulder blades are off the ground and you're climbing for rope. You're reaching, grabbing that rope. Now all we're doing right now is engaging our core as well as using our shoulders to keep ourselves off the ground. If you want to make it harder, right now it's really tight. It's almost like a reverse plank. Okay, we're hitting our ab muscles from a different angle, okay? Abs have numerous angles that we want to hit to strengthen it up. So we're hitting it from a different angle. If you find that this is a little too easy and you could do something to a little bit harder, you may lift your legs up and bring your shoulder blades higher. Okay, now you're strengthening your core a little bit more and also making it a little bit more difficult for your abs. And we went over our time there by 10 seconds, so now we're gonna rest for 15 seconds, okay? And that was our first set. We're gonna do this 2 times, so now we go back to the basic crunch, okay? Again, it doesn't matter about quantity, it matters about quality of crunch. And our rest ends in 3 and 2, 1, and back to the basic crunch, and just concentrating on our abs. About this time, your abs are going to start hurting. They're going to feel like they're really tightening up, and that's okay, that's good, okay? If you need to stop here and take a little break, take it. Get back into it as soon as you feel comfortable to get back into it. Again, doesn't matter how many you do, it's how many you do well. If all I did here in my crunch was 2, and another one, and that's all I did, but they were really good crunches, then I'm happy with that. And now you have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and now you have a 10-second break. Okay, rest for 15 seconds, and we're going to go back to the plank. Again, doesn't matter which level of plank you do it in, as long as you do it to the best of your abilities and you do it well. Please try to. And 3, and 2, and 1, and now we're just going to start our plank for 45 seconds again. Show you the different levels. Put your knees on the ground if you wish, hands on the ground. As long as we're keeping our core, that means our back, that means our abs, nice and tight. Okay, we're keeping those nice and tight and keeping them engaged in our exercise. Perhaps I want to extend outwards. The pass-throughs, if you recall that from last week. Shoulder taps. Or the basic standard plank. And a 15-second break. Got 15 seconds. Again, grab some water in between your exercises, grab some water in between your actual breaks. We have 7 seconds left. If you don't have an exercise mat, that's okay. You don't need an exercise mat to do this. You could grab a couple towels, and we're gonna keep starting. Just lay them on the ground, or even a comforter from your bed. Anything that's gonna provide you a soft surface for your back and for your hips is fine. And again, alternating, reaching. And if you want to do bicycle kicks at this point, you can, and you can bicycle kick into the crunch. Just something for your hips to lean on. And that way we're not hurting our back, our hips, as well as our neck. Our neck is one of the most important parts, and right now you can tell Mr. Goba is really tired, so he's gonna take a second break. And I got 8 seconds left. I'm gonna try and do this to the best of my abilities. Extend and reach. And now we're gonna rest for 15 seconds and finish up with the last exercise, which is once again the rope climb. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice and easy. You just climb the rope like this. Make it a little harder with your heels off the ground. Make it really hard up here with your legs making a 90-degree angle, or all the way up to about a 130-degree angle. Okay, reaching. You can make it more difficult by getting your shoulder blades off the ground even more. Again, keep your neck straight. Our eyes, regardless of what exercise we are doing with our abs, we want to make sure our eyes are always looking up. Okay, forehead to the sky or eyes to the sky. Neck not tight but straight. Okay, and engaged with our core as well as our hips and our back. And 3, and 2, and 1. If you follow along to the workout, congratulations if you made it this far, and I hope you can do this workout, show those around you this workout, and hopefully we can all do that together. Good luck with the actual exercise, good luck with your workout, and make sure you bring some water because you will need it. I definitely forgot to bring my water, and I'm gonna go grab some now.